if it was my way in from Edmond this morning or if my car was just dirty.
I was like, your car was crying.
Exactly.
It was.
Please watch me.
It's been too many rounds of rain. It's so wild. After being so dry from October, flipping to a historic November, the way we've started, wettest November on record. We have more rain headed our way, but this morning drive is completely dry. Tomorrow morning, it looks like the rain will be out by rush hour. So it's kind of an overnight deal.
So wash the car later this weekend.
Squirt some soap on it tonight.
Yes.
Drive in tomorrow to wash it right
I was
off.
like, is it raining? I'm like, I think there's dirt on my windshield.
Still lingering. Yeah, no. We are dry. All is quiet this morning. It's a nice start. It's a little above average as you head out this morning. We've got 40s and 50s, and while that's chilly, we typically have 30s to kick off the mornings in November, and we've got a lot of 30s headed our way. Next week is going to turn cold, everybody. We'll get to that in a minute. We're talking a 20% chance of rain around midnight in Oklahoma City. So during the daylight hours today, we're dry. Rain chances go up early tomorrow morning, all thanks to this storm system coming in from the west. Cold front being driven in. The main upper level wave is coming down I-40. It's connected to a big storm over Canada, but it's moving quickly. So the rain amounts out of it, the snow amounts out of it, are not all that high. It'll bring some moisture, I'll show you. Currently on our Lucky Star Skycam network, the winds are up just a smidge from where they were yesterday. We're at 48 degrees. The winds are at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. It's a south to southeast wind. 41 in Arcadia, 46 in Piedmont. It's 50 in Choctaw, 54 in Bethany. So these are actually temperatures close to our typical afternoon high. In many areas. Some areas, though, below average. We've got some 30s out west. It really depends on where you are and what your winds are doing. But a nice warm up today. By 9 a.m., 56. By noon, 66. We'll be at 70 degrees once again today. Gorgeous, but a little bit more wind. Winds are light, 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning. They'll be about 10 to 20 later today. Low 70s across the metro. Get out, enjoy it, soak it up. That's the storm system headed our way, coming out of Utah and Nevada. Now, as it gets closer, our winds really increase tonight and tomorrow. Temps again, 60s and 70s. Let me show you the wind timeline, what we're expecting, because we've had some pretty tranquil days the last couple of days. That's about to change. This afternoon, 10 to 20, might have some gusts out west to 25. And then tonight, 25, 30-mile-an-hour winds. That picks up tomorrow as that front moves in. The front arrives mid-morning, and that's a strong northwest wind. 30 may have some gusts to 40, and then winds back off as we head through the day tomorrow. Now let's talk about the rain. More moisture headed our way. You'll also notice a little more cloud cover today versus the past several. So, yeah, not as much sunshine kind of filtered through. And then here's 9, 10 o'clock. A few storms start to take off in the north, back to the west, may provide a little wind and hail. That pushes off into eastern or to central Oklahoma and moves to the east around midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. But you notice it's really fizzling, losing steam, may have some rain up and down I-35, but it's kind of a glancing blow. And then it's out of here and it'll be sunny coming up again tomorrow. Rain chances this afternoon, 20% in the west. If we have any strong storms, they'll likely stay in the Texas Panhandle. But as these storms move into the west between about 9 p.m. and 2 a.m., there is a chance for a pulse severe storm, 60-mile-an-hour wind, quarter-size hail. Trackers will monitor these for you, and we'll be here through the night. Then as we head into the evening hours today, rain chances 40 to 60% into the overnight. But when I tell you it's a light event, that's really how it's shaping up. Mainly a trace for most locations. Up north, you may pick up to a half of an inch in a localized area if you get lucky. So this round, glancing below, this storm moves on out pretty quickly, and tomorrow it's windy, and then as the system gets further away from us, our winds relax, and it is simply amazing as we head into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a little more windy. Late Sunday, the next storm is arriving, ramping up the southwest winds. That means Monday of next week, there's a chance for strong, maybe severe storms. And then on the backside of that system, here comes the cold air. Now, when I say cold, I had a lot of folks messaging me. Are we in the ice box? Are we staying below freezing? No, this is not true bitter cold lasting Arctic air. This may be a mix of Arctic and Canadian air, but we're talking lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s. And while that's chilly, that's not extremely rare at all for this time of year. It's just we haven't been that cold yet. Lows tonight down into the 50s. Then as the rain moves in, it moves out, and we're back in the 60s heading into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow night, we will have a chance for some patchy frost in northwestern Oklahoma, maybe a light freeze, 38 in Oklahoma City. Then we warm it back up, guys. 70s return, rain moves in, maybe severe weather
Swope in the house. How we doing right now?
Well, it's really interesting you say that. We have some sunshine right now in central Oklahoma, guys. Good morning. We're looking down from space. Do you see all the white out in the panhandle? That is still the blanket of snow from that massive winter storm from last week with over 20 inches of snow in the panhandle. It is still on the ground. It'll be there for a long time before it completely melts. Meanwhile, some clouds are streaming through across central Oklahoma. Cloud cover will start to thicken up from the west and build on in. It's all connected to the upper level wave that's approaching from the west as we speak. Let me show you what's going on here. If we take a look on the big picture here on radar, there's the snow coming in, additional snow into Utah. That makes its way into the Colorado Rockies. That front will make its way into Oklahoma, and it will spark some showers and storms this evening and overnight tonight, especially chances in the metro likely after midnight. But the clouds are streaming in ahead of it, and it's also increasing the wind. That's another change you will notice with it for sure. Today is dry. Sunsets, of course, in the 5 o'clock hours, the daylight hours, dry in the metro. Rain chances go up after midnight. We'll peak at about 60%, not everyone getting in on the rain overnight, and then that moves on out. It's very quickly moving on through. Your Lucky Star Sky Cam network, we still have a lot of blue skies, Old Glory waving around, stronger winds than this time yesterday. It's 57. We've got a lot of 50s and 60s across central Oklahoma. We'll reach right around 70 degrees today, so the warming trend is underway. Southeast winds, they're still fairly light, getting a little stronger in the northwest, and your metro planner, 68 at 2, 70 for an afternoon high. 71 in Yukon, 73 in Guthrie, 71 degrees in Norman. That's what we're forecasting, which is about 10 degrees above average for mid-November. Upper 60s in the west with, again, a little more clouds rolling on through. And I want to show you this big view of the pattern change we have coming our way because storms are lined up. The first one is what's coming in from the Rockies. It's increasing the wind, bringing a few thunderstorms, a few showers overnight. That moves out. Winds start to back off tomorrow afternoon, and we have a wonderful stretch of weather, fall weather for several days, above average temperatures. If you have weekend plans, Saturday looks amazing. Sunday looks nice. It'll turn windy as we head into Sunday thanks to this next storm system approaching. Now, the route it's taking, the way the jet stream winds ramp up, this may be a severe weather producer for us on Monday. So we have to watch it. It's still a long way away. The actual storm itself currently is out over about Russia, so it's a ways out, but just to show you the pattern. And then behind that, you've been hearing about the cold blast headed our way. This is Canadian air coming to Oklahoma, may have some modified Arctic air with it that gets pulled up around it. So it kind of moves in, locks in. But as far as the below average or below freezing stretch, which we can get this time of year, that's not showing up. We will have below freezing morning lows in the 20s, and then highs should climb back up into the 40s. But for several days, that's below average, and that is into next week. In the meantime, 70 today, clouds roll in, some showers and storms take off in the west. Watch them build around midnight tonight in western Oklahoma and move off to the east. So overnight, trackers will be out. We'll monitor this. If anything, a little wind and hail is possible, then everything kind of fizzles. Still getting some rain in the metro early in the morning, but not expecting severe weather. So not one of those nights with that early morning warnings going off on your phone. It does not look like that kind of setup. The severe risk is limited to our western counties. And again, quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds possible. Rain chances up to 60 to 70%. And the amount of moisture out of this round, if you get a thunderstorm, a few tenths, maybe a half of an inch possible on the high end, basically a trace expected for central and southern Oklahoma. Tonight, temperatures will fall into the 50s. Tomorrow, due to a strong northwest wind, it'll be gusty. We got a gust 30 to 40 miles per hour in western Oklahoma, a high of 62, 66 on Thursday after a cold start, and then the lows get warmer, highs heating up into the 70s, storm chances going up Monday.